Macros are a matter of recording a task that you perform on a repetitive basis. By recording a task, you can easily then run that task whenever you need it to happen automatically. So a macro is to record a series of actions. In order to work with macros effectively, a number of things have to be in place. And the first thing I want to draw attention to is the need for the Developers tab. If you click on File in the ribbon and you click on Options, you can then click on Customize Ribbon. And on the right hand side you'll see the Developers tab is not ticked, and this really does need to be ticked if you're going to work with macros. So I'm going to tick Developer and click OK. What I find when I look up in my ribbon now is I have an extra tab called Developer. The other thing that we need to put in place is the macro security level. On the Developers tab in the Code group you have a macro security button. I would click this button and I would choose the last of these four options, and that is to enable all macros if you're going to work with macros effectively, and then click OK. And the third thing that needs to be in place is the file needs to be saved as a document that's macro enabled. For this I'm going to click on File in the ribbon and click on Save As. I'll call the file Macros, and most importantly I'll change the Save as Type option. I can't save it as a Word document if it's to contain macros. It has to be saved as a Word macro enabled template or a Word macro enabled document. And I'll choose Word macro enabled document. It's going to have the extension docm as opposed to docx, and I'll click Save. And those things need to be in place before you start recording your macros.